Like, I know.
We're live. Okay. Hey Periscope, we're at Doll Face Studio and my client Keisha turned 21 and she's about to get doll faced. Okay. Hey Belinda Top. Alright, so you got some viewers. Alright, so you can just hold that.
Ignore the top of my hair.
Hi.
Hi.
Yep, so you want your hat?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, you mean?
Yeah. I didn't know if you wanted it. Oh, okay. Okay, wait.
Much better.
Bless you. Okay, so today we're gonna do a light heat, and I'm gonna tilt you up, and I'm gonna show you how to fill in a brow.
You know what?
Hey, Tat.
What's up?
You probably had to turn your volume down. Yeah, so today I'm filling in her brows. Or you can leave on your face. I'm gonna just bring your head down a little bit. Perfect. You like?
Thank you.
So I just outlined her brows with a brown liner, and I'm filling them in. I started from the high point of her arch and went down, and then I went back through in a feathering motion. And to make it blend, I use a brow brush to brush the liner through. So the next thing that we're going to use is my favorite primer, Smashbox 24-hour shadow primer. This is my favorite. So I just apply like maybe that much. This is enough for both eyes. Close your eyes for me. This is a really good primer because it minimizes creasing of your shadow. It pretty much eliminates or prevents fallout that's really common with shadows. It has a really matte finish. So I apply that to the lids. Like that.
Thank you.
So the next thing, what does it say? Nice makeup. Oh, you know what? She's just naturally that beautiful because she doesn't even have makeup on yet.
It's the eyebrows and lashes, lady.
Yeah, so she does have on a full set. She has like 2 packs of individual medium lashes on right now. So right now I'm going to sculpt her brows using
Thank
this
you.
brush. Periscope. So I go under the brow with the thin brush, and I'm using a concealer that's a few shades lighter than her complexion to give it a highlighted effect.
Thank you.
And then once I apply it, I blend it using short downward strokes going across her brow, and I blend it downward to where her crease is on her eyelid. So she has a highlighted brow. Then I define it a little more going across the top of her brow, still using the same shade of concealer. And We're going across her brow, and we're staying really, really close. And sculpting a brow allows the brows to look more defined. It allows them to look darker, more filled in, and it's a really good way to conceal your in-between phase of getting them arched or waxed or threaded. And then you can just blend it. You don't need much concealer. A little bit got on her lid. I'll just blend that with my thumb. Yep, so there you go. I'm going to do the same thing on her other eye. Going under her brow from the inner corner the full way across to the outer corner. Again, we're using a concealer that is a few shades lighter than her skin tone to give a highlighted effect. So in some instances, you can even wear this look alone. So we're blending it in a downward motion using short strokes, because most concealers tend to be thicker in consistency than foundations. So you want to make sure that it's well blended. Are you located in Greenfield Plaza? No, I used to be in Greenfield Plaza. I'm on the Avenue of Fashion now. I am on 19450 Livernois, between 7 and 8 Mile, closer to Outer Drive. I used to be in Greenfield Plaza. I was there for a long time.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And there you go. She has sculpted brows.
I love it. Come get doll faced. Like me. Not done yet though, ladies.
Nope. So we're just going to fade them a little. And I'm going to use an angle brush. Nice and natural. Thank you. So I'm using this angle brush that looks like this. Wait, where am I? Oh, like that. And I apply a little foundation to the inner part of her brow just to fade for a faded effect. So you can see the gradation of the brown from the inner part to the outer part. There. So my favorite brushes are by Delium. I love Delium tools. Oh, you got some hearts. They got you some love, girl.
Thank you.
Yeah, so this is a Delium brush here. My favorite brushes to use. And one of the shadows that I'm using for her look today is from Inglot. I love Inglot. I'm just going to switch you up a little bit. Okay. Hey, how did you learn how to do makeup? You close your eyes for me. Well, I used to be a Mary Kay consultant, and I learned the basics of makeup application from being a Mary Kay consultant. And from that, really was experimenting. But I learned how to find my natural tones, cool tones, warm tones, how to find out what colors are the most flattering for various complexions, things like that. So I learned the basics from Mary Kay, and then the rest of it was trial and error. So for the base of her shadow, we're using this really pretty orange shadow by Inglot. I do not know the exact name of the shadow, but the brand is Inglot. So you really taught yourself. Awesome. Thank you. A lot of trial and error. And remember, blending is definitely key. And I'm going to use this really pale pink right here for her highlight under her brow. And I'm using the same brush to apply it as I did for her orange shadow. So she's working with two shadows at the moment. The next thing, per Keisha's request, she wants to have white on her lid. And the last thing will be a gold shadow because she loves a dramatic glam look. If you're a makeup artist, a real makeup artist, you have to have this. What is this? This is a flash palette. You can literally do someone's whole face using just this item. You have to have a flash palette. So close your eyes for me. So I'm applying white from the flash palette to her lid, starting in the middle, close to the base of her lashes, not going up to the crease of her lid. And remember to blend, blend, blend. And a little trick, if you want your shadow to have a little more pop, you can use a lighter shade concealer on your lid, or you can use white as a base, and it can really make your colorful or pastel hue shadows pop. God bless. Thank you. So now we're going to apply some white shadow from this Inglot palette here. And that the white shadow is really to help set the white that was used as a base from the Makeup Forever palette. Oh, you're getting a lot of love. Yeah, so typically when you're applying a shadow, you would want to apply with maybe a flatter brush and blend with your fluffier brush. So she's blended. So we're just gonna add a little. Oh, she said happy birthday.
Thank you.
So another one of my faves is Smashbox. I love this palette. So I'm gonna bring it back up a little. Close your eyes for me, and I'm just gonna enhance and define Keisha's eye shape by applying just a little black shadow just beneath her crease, above the white shadow, just for a little drama. And I'm only gonna do that for the middle and outer corner. And we're applying it using one of my favorite brushes, Delium Tools. I absolutely love Delium brushes.
I didn't mean it. You didn't tell me what you wanted. You didn't do what I had.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So you enjoying yourself for that?
Yep, the good food truck just stopped in here. Good food truck. If you're in Detroit, good food truck just stopped in here. Okay, so now we're gonna blend. Remember, blending is key. Blending is crucial. And I'm using one of the brown shadows in my Smashbox palette to blend the black shadow into the orange inglot shadow. Okay, zoom in on that. She's blended. So we're gonna do the same on her other eye. And like they leave it like little comments and stuff. Yep. A couple people told her happy birthday. Yeah, because you can see the comments on the lower left corner. Uh-oh. Yep, and she's blended. And the brush that I use is by Smashbox to blend her shadows. So you can apply with the cone shape in and then blend with this in here. So now, give it a little more pop. I'm going to apply a white liner by Ben Nye to her lower lid. You can look up for me. So we're going to apply the white liner to her lash base or her waterline of her lashes. She has really pretty almond-shaped eyes. This is going to really make them pop. And this white liner is by Ben Nye. It's really easy to apply. It glides on really easily.
Thank you.
So now we're gonna go under her lashes and you can look up for me. Apply a little brown shadow under her eye with this angled tip brush. This is the brush that's being used. The angle brushes or pointed brushes are really good for applying shadows, gel liners, liquid liners under the eye. So now, give a little more pop. I'm going to use some mascara. I love this particular wand. You can look up for me. I'm just going to coat her bottom lashes. And I really love using mascara wands that are narrow with narrow bristles because you're able to grip the hairs of the lashes to apply the mascara to each lash. I'm gonna go back to this eye. Oh, you getting some more love?
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, so the last thing is gonna be her lip.
This can be you, ladies. Stop on by.
Check it out. It's all.
Okay, close your eyes for me. So, there are different adhesives that you can use to apply glitter. This particular one is that I'm using. I've used it for a very long time. It really helps the glitter to stay in its place. You're gonna leave them closed for a second. And I apply the adhesive with a flat brush. Okay, leave it closed for a second. So with the adhesive, that it's not all the way wet when you apply your glitter. You want it to be tacky to the touch. So I'm applying her glitter with a flat brush. And this is a loose glitter by NYX. So, and here is her complete look. Open it. Use it.
Beautiful. Oh my god, I love it.
She got doll face.